Hey, my name's Aaron Jennings, and I help kingdom-minded entrepreneurs multiply the business that God's given them without denying the ministry He's given them. But before we get started, this is not a sales video, so put your credit card away, okay? I'm not going to charge you $9.97 for some course. I'm not even going to try to get you on a demo call. Literally, all I'm going to do is show you how to use automation to create fast scalability and multiply your business or your ministry without the tech nightmare of duct taping a bunch of different softwares together and then trying to remember where and how the logins are for all the different platforms. And then if you like what I have to share with you, all I'm going to do is invite you to create a free 14-day trial that will help you automate your entire business. As a bonus, I'll give you my website templates, form templates, and a bunch of pre-built automations and a free video course that I created to have you up and running in as little as just a couple hours. Now, most people would charge $9.97 just for the courses and templates and the pre-built automation, but I'll give it to you all for free just for starting your free trial today, if you even like what I have to say. Plus, there are a couple other really cool bonuses to make sure that you actually get success with the software and everything, but you're going to have to hang around to the end to see what those are. That's it. I have nothing else to sell, so let's get into what you came for. My name is Aaron Jennings, as I said, and I believe God created for 6 days, and then He automated everything to keep spinning so He could actually spend time in relationship with us. I also believe we should do the same. So I spend my time teaching kingdom-minded entrepreneurs how to leverage automation in their business and ministry. That way we can be seen as one of the first two servants in the parable of the talents that multiplied what was given to us instead of wasting our time checking emails and answering messages all day. Now, let me tell you why I believe this is so important. Okay, in the month of May 2011, I quit my job as a police officer. I sold my house on 10 acres of land. I got married and we left the country with my wife as full-time missionaries. Now, within 2 weeks, we were standing in the slums of Kenya where there was people living in trash igloos. They didn't have clean water. There was little to nothing to eat. And there was a guy laying there in the mud dying. I remember at that moment, I thought to myself, what if I was standing here as a rich missionary instead of a broke one? Now, that question has fueled me for over 12 years now, as I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars online, still been able to travel to 12 different countries. I've led hundreds of people on more than 16 disaster relief mission trips, where we've rebuilt from floods, hurricanes, tornadoes, as well as planted home churches and led Bible studies with my family. So here's a question for you. What if you were able to steward and multiply the business that God's given you while still being able to go when He calls? Imagine being able to go when God says go and having the money to fix things, feed people, dig wells, get people medical attention while you're there. What would it feel like to be able to spend more time in relationship with God and making disciples than slaving away on menial tasks in your business that could be automated? Automation is the key to creating fast scalability and multiplying your business or ministry. So let's get into this. There's 4 key elements that every business needs to succeed and multiply: foundation, automation, systems, and traffic. And I'm going to break down each one of them right now. First, your foundation. Shiny objects and endless opportunities disguised as blessings from God keep more kingdom entrepreneurs broke and struggling than anything else. Knowing exactly what you're doing, how you're doing it, and having the proper pieces in place to do it consistently creates a confidence that allows you to always be moving forward, and the clarity to be able to disconnect from it mentally when it's time for God and family. Leave work at work. How cool would it be to be able to know your system is capturing leads and nurturing them into sales or booked appointments while you're out helping at your church, overseas on a mission trip, or spending time with your family? A solid foundation will give you the confidence and clarity to make this a reality. And to create the solid foundation, you just need to ask 2 questions. Where are you sending your traffic? And how are you capturing their information? Now, there's a few primary foundation pieces that every business needs to accomplish these 2 things. And Scalability has them all in one place with one login and one password to simplify things. Websites and funnels, forms, and calendars. These are your foundational elements for any business or ministry out there. Custom designed websites alone, though, can cost thousands of dollars and require integration with apps like software to make it work with your lead nurture automation and your follow-up, but not in Scalability. Scalability has a full website and funnel builder with over 1,000 pre-built templates that you can just choose from. And with unlimited websites, funnels, and pages, you don't have to worry about running out of space as you actually multiply. Once you pick a design, the drag and drop editor makes it easy for non-techie people to take one of our templates and turn it into a personalized professional website or funnel that converts leads 24/7. If you are techie or more advanced, the builder allows for full custom CSS. Let me show you exactly what this looks like. We're going to jump into a scalability account, and over here on the left, I simply click on sites, and in the top right corner, I'm going to click on new funnel, and right here, you'll see over 1,000 templates. If I click on that and hit continue, it's going to automatically show me templates that I can choose from. And let's say I have a specific category, like I'm sure you do, then we just go up to the top and we search fitness. And it's going to bring up all the templates that are already laid out for fitness. And we can scroll through them. We can preview them just by hitting this little eye in the top right corner. It's going to let us take a look at what this thing looks like, be able to scroll through, and then you can literally just click on the pieces and change the text. You can go back, grab a different template, preview it, and then as soon as you pick one, you literally just hit continue up in the top right corner. It adds the template to your account, and then you're able to open it up and make changes to that funnel that we just selected. It immediately goes straight into the builder, and it's all drag and drop. So we can simply hover over the pieces that we want to change, click in here, and it'll let us change this just by typing whatever we want right in there. We can scroll down, we can swap the pictures, all the settings pull up right here on the right side. Super easy to use. You just swap out this picture, swap out that one, swap out your text, click here, swap that out. It's easy to go through and customize. Want to change this background color? Click on it, and in the right side here, you just scroll down to background color and select a different background color. It's that easy. And then boom, you hit save and you're done. You're back to where you have a custom built website where our templates plugged in 90% of the work, and then you just had to go in and make it your own. It makes it really easy. But with the CSS, you're allowed to go in and get super techie as well and build things out as detailed as you want and drop codes if that's your thing. Now, the second core piece of your foundation are opt-in forms to capture lead information. That way your automation can actually nurture them and guide them into purchasing your course or your product or booking a call on your calendar. Scalability has pre-built templates that are easy to use drag and drop editing in our custom form builder. They work as a guide so that you know what information you should request and saves you a ton of time and energy from starting from scratch. Because if you have a form, a template, and it has name, phone number, email, and some questions, immediately you're like, oh, I'm new to this. That's perfect. Thank you. And so it shows you exactly what you need to plug in. You simply pick your design, adjust the fields, and when it looks the way you want it, it can easily be plugged into a website or added as a pop-up, or you can actually send a link directly to the form and it becomes your website. That way you don't have to worry about embedding it. Let me show you the forms real quick. If we jump back into scalability here on the form builder, we see up across the top, sites on the left, form builder at the top, and immediately it's the same kind of layout. Click on the blue button in the top right corner to add a form and choose from a template. And immediately, just like the websites, it pulls up a bunch of pre-done templates, and you can preview them just by clicking on the eyeball. And here you can see, you can change out the text image. You'll be able to change the background. But as I said, it gives you information. So you're like, oh, I didn't think about asking for their phone number or their city, state, and zip. And it shows you the different pieces to this form. Then we can go back. We can look through some others. We can search through whatever you want. And when you find one that you think you like, the same thing, you just hit continue. It's going to automatically add that template to your forms in your scalability account, and then immediately open it up so that we can make changes. And this is so simple. We just click on the form elements and we can literally drag in whatever we want. So if I wanted to add in an image right here under property information, I just click and drag that over, and now I can upload a file from my computer and I'm good to go. And it's going to pop up right in the middle of the form. And then you can size it over here on the right. Simple drag and drop stuff. You can click on any one of them, make changes on the right. You can change the buttons just by scrolling down and grabbing a different color. Super easy to make changes to anything on the form, and boom, you've got pre-done forms ready to go. Naturally, the reds don't go with this, but I wanted to show you how easy it was to add a photo, change the colors, and swap the elements around on the forms itself. Isn't that pretty cool? So out of the foundational elements, we've got drag and drop funnel builders, drag and drop forms, and then calendars are the third element of your foundation that every business or ministry is going to need. Scalability replaces software like Acuity and Calendly with unlimited calendars. And again, they're easy to edit, and we have a calendar builder. Now, calendars with custom booking links will remove the need for texting back and forth and trying to find a time that works for you and your clients to get together. You simply shoot them a link, they pick a time that works for them, and your automation makes sure you and your clients both show up on time. Now that your foundation's in place and we have those three things out of the way and in place, the second and third parts of creating fast scalability and multiplying the business are automation and systems. Automation and systems are something that we all know we need, but a lot of us have no idea where to start with them. Scalability makes it easy because they're all in one place. And we have pre-built workflows that can be easily customized, just like the other builders. With the ability to automatically message leads, send voicemail drops, forced calls, SMS, email, Messenger, Instagram, Google My Business, and you can create AI booking bots that can actually handle the whole process for you, which is super cool. So let me show you real quick and easy how easy it is to leverage the pre-built workflows, the automation, and let's build a booking bot. So I'm going to jump into Scalability. I'm going to get out of this form builder. I'm going to go into automation over here on the left. And the first thing I want to show you is all the cool pre-built stuff that we have done. Most people have a calendar booking. If I just click create workflow and I have my calendar built and ready for people to book, I can come in here and simply choose recipe, appointment confirmation, and reminders. And when I click select, it's going to immediately create that automation that will send the welcome texts and emails and reminders leading right up to our call. If I scroll down, each one of these boxes is actually a pre-built automation sequence with a bunch of different steps. I'm going to show you a couple of them, and we're going to build a booking bot here. So with the recipe Fast 5, your odds of closing a client goes up 85%, I believe is what it is, if you can get to them within the first 5 minutes. Well, if you have a job or kids or family or anything, it's hard to get to everything within the first 5 minutes. So this recipe Fast 5, when you click select, it's going to automatically create an automated sequence that can respond to somebody within the first 5 minutes. It creates an opportunity. It offers them a confirmation email. It sends them a confirmation text. It'll wait 2 minutes. Did they reply to the SMS with a yes or a no? If it was a yes, it's going to take them over here and it's going to bring them down to a booking link to schedule them on your calendar. If it's a no, it's going to create an internal notification to let you know that this person came in but then said no. If they say no up here, it's actually going to call them and try to connect them. And then it's going to send them a voicemail and wait 1 day. This is pre-built. We just selected it and boom, it's in there. Now you can click on any one of these elements and make changes right here in this right side to the actual email and text that's going out without ever leaving this window. So that's the super cool. That's the Fast 5 that lets you respond to somebody quickly. If I jump back here to the automations again, we're going to go create workflow. And here, I'm going to start from scratch on this one so that we can build a booking bot. Now, what we're going to do up here is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to label it. Okay, simple. We're going to click on settings and we're going to allow re-entry. This is going to allow if somebody actually interacts with the booking bot and it messages them back and then they enter this again, it's going to let them go in and out and message the booking bot back and forth. Then we're just going to click back on builder and we're going to add a new trigger workflow. And when we click up here to add a workflow, we're going to search for customer replied. We're going to make the actual trigger that starts this automation is when somebody replies in. When I create a a filter, that's what it is. When I create a filter right here underneath customer replied, I'm going to click reply channel, and it's going to allow me to choose what channel I want this to come from. So let's say Facebook Messenger. I'm saying that when somebody replies or sends me a message via Facebook Messenger, I want it to do this underneath it, right? So that now is when somebody sends a Facebook message in, that's going to trigger this stuff underneath it to start. So I simply click on this plus, and over here on the right, I can click Chat GPT. And in here, it's going to bring up what it's called. This is going to prompt Chat GPT to get a response and talk to this person. And then in here, you simply create the prompting for Chat GPT. Now, I wrote this already to save time because I want to go fast so that I can show you through everything cool that I need to show you. But this is saying you're an appointment setter for an all-in-one sales and marketing platform, and you're selling monthly software subscriptions. Your aim is to send a brief and friendly message to new leads and get them to book an appointment at, and then you put your calendar link in there, and you put the person you're chatting with is contact first name. Now the bot is going to go out to ChatGPT. It's going to think, I'm this time of person talking to this contact, and then it's going to generate a response. And now we're just going to click on this plus again underneath it, and we're going to go over here, and we want it to send a message back to the person. So we're simply going to click on Messenger so that it knows that when it gets the answer from ChatGPT, it's going to send a message back. Now we're going to click right in here, and you can write your message. But what we want to do is click on the custom values and then scroll down here to where it says ChatGPT, send a prompt, and click response. It's going to put this one little code in right there. And when it does that and we hit this, boom, that's it. We have a booking bot. Every single time somebody messages on Facebook, it will trigger this to send out to ChatGPT, who will feel like it's a sales agent trying to book me on the calendar, and then it will send a message to them via Messenger. When somebody replies to it, it just triggers the top again, and it loops through this, and ChatGPT will have a conversation with your clients and book them through onto your calendar. Now, how stinking cool is that? I mean, I think those things are pretty cool, and we literally did that in a couple minutes. So that's just a couple quick examples of what you can do with the automations that are inside of Scalability. Now, social media content is so popular and time consuming and distracting, but we have a social media planner and scheduler with AI assistance to help you create and schedule your posts when you're low on creativity, just so we can make that whole process easier as well, because it's a real thing. So let's jump back into Scalability. When we jump into your social media planner and you connect your accounts, you can connect as many accounts as you want. You see here, there's 11 connected social accounts. If we scroll down, you'll see that I've got Facebook groups, I've got Instagram pages, and a LinkedIn account. If I click new post in the top right corner, I can create a new post here, and it's going to pull it up like this to where I can select what social accounts I want to go to. Now, let's say I want to post to my profile, my Facebook group, and then an Instagram account. Okay. Now it's bringing up a preview on the right side here. I can come into this box here and I can type whatever I want. I can upload pictures, videos, hashtags. I can even click Content AI and simply type right here, give it a description, tell the writing tone that I want it to use, and then how many variations, and click generate. And AI will literally write the post for me. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's going to save so much time. We use this all the time. Once you have your posts, you'll see them right here on the right. It's previewing what they look like in Facebook. And then if I click on Instagram, it's going to show me what it's going to look like on Instagram. Now, the last thing to do is to post it. So if I come down to this blue button and I click the arrow, I can schedule this as a recurring post. I can schedule it as a post for later. I can post it now, or I could send it for post approval. So let's say you're growing and you're multiplying your business, and you have a team that creates the content for you. They can create the content, schedule it and send it for approval so that you can say, yes, schedule it all in one place. And then boom, you can see it on a calendar so you know what's there. Super, super cool. Super, super helpful. So now that we have a foundation in place that actually captures leads with automation and systems to convert them into sales and booked calls, you're ready to run traffic to a streamlined lead converting machine. That way, it can be easily managed by you or your future team. And now you're ready to multiply to whatever level you choose. Organic posts, blogs, paid ads, all get sent to one website or funnel where it collects leads on autopilot and triggers your automation and systems to nurture and convert the leads to a sale. Boom! How cool is that? And the best part is that you can handle all the messages from one place. Text, call, messenger, Instagram, Google My Business Chat, web chat. It can all be answered from the Scalability mobile app on your phone, which allows you to work from home or honestly, anywhere in the world that God may send you. You used to have to use multiple apps with Zapier or if this, then that to make everything work together, and it would cost you hundreds of dollars every month. Now you can handle it all from one place with one login and one password, and you can start today for free. Then it's only $97 a month or $997 a year with unlimited funnels, calendars, contacts, and a whole bunch of more stuff in there because we don't penalize you for multiplying and growing. We encourage it. That's the idea. We should multiply what God's given us. So as I promised, if you start your free trial today, you'll get the website templates, form templates, the pre-built automations, plus my step-by-step training videos to have you up and running in just a couple hours. And the course that people would charge $997 for, I'm not going to do that. I want to give it to you for free for saying thank you for sticking with me this whole time. Just start your free trial and I'll hook you up with all that. But wait, there's more. I'll also give you access to my weekly Zoom Freedom calls where I do live builds with real people just like you so that you know exactly how to implement this awesomeness in your business or your ministry, and you're not left trying to figure it out on your own. That's one of the worst things you can do. Start something new and then try to figure it out on your own. So I'm actually doing it live, and you're welcome to join me on these Zoom calls, and you could be somebody that I help build live for everybody to watch. And if that wasn't enough, I'll personally get on Zoom with you one-on-one to help you dial in your systems from start to finish so you know exactly what to focus on and start making money as quickly as possible. Quick recap. When you start your 14-day free trial right now, this is what you're going to get. You get all the pre-built websites, funnels, forms, templates, pre-built automation. Then you get my step-by-step training videos to walk you through the process. You get immediate access to my private community, immediate access to my weekly freedom calls, and a personal one-on-one Zoom with me to dial in your systems. Not after your trial's over, but immediately. So as soon as you sign up, you get access to all of these things. And all you got to do is start your free trial today. As I promised, I have nothing else to sell. So start your free trial today, and I will see you on the inside.